Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Genevia and this is my candid life. I just wanted to chat a little bit about my goal in this mini series because I've had a few of you join in the last few weeks, and just to tell you like why I'm here, what I'm discussing, like what the purpose of this mini series really is. So my goal with this mini series is to bring you along my journey of post gastric bypass. I got my gastric bypass 7 months ago in July 2021. And the reason I got this was because in January 2021, my OBGYN told me that the best course of action to counteract my weight gain that I occurred with PCOS was to get a gastric bypass. This definitely wasn't an easy decision or really a decision that I thought I'd ever have to come to. However, it was just the best course of action for me. This, like I said, was definitely not an easy decision. It brought up a lot of pain and a lot of trauma that I had gone through my entire life with weight gain, with my weight in general. I've had history of disordered eating in the past and also just an obsession with weighing myself. So when my OB, who I trusted dearly, brought up to me that my best course of action would be a gastric bypass, I was definitely apprehensive and I was like, no. And then when I got home, I did a little bit of research. I realized that really was the best course of action for me. I've discussed a little bit of the mental health side of the gastric bypass in previous videos below that I will link down below in the description box. And that brings me to this video. The purpose of today's video is to talk about stalls post gastric bypass or post any other bariatric surgery that you may get, what they are, why they occur, how you can counteract them, and really just talk about the mental health side of losing a lot of weight in a short amount of time. Like I said, I am 7 to 8 months post-op and I've lost 85 pounds. A lot of things have changed since the first month to now, and I'd be happy to discuss that. But I do want to talk about something that has occurred from the very moment that I got the surgery up until now, and that is weight loss stalls. This is a really big discussion on a lot of Facebook forums, and I'm sure across the web of like why you have stalls. So I really wanted to discuss that in this video. So if you're looking forward to hearing about that, or if you just have questions, if you have gotten a gastric bypass and you're in a stall right now, or you know someone who's going through a stall, or maybe you're just interested in a little knowing about my journey, make sure you subscribe to my candid life. I do not do this full time. I am a full-time teacher, so I post when I can, and I really want to post about the things that you want to know about. Leave any questions, comments, and concerns in the comment section below, and I will make sure that I get to that in my next video. And yeah, subscribe and let's get into the video, guys. So first things first, what is a weight loss stall? So simply put, this is just when after a few weeks of consistently losing weight, usually a lot of weight, your body goes into something called a stall. You stop losing weight out of nowhere. When I first got the gastric bypass, I was losing upwards of 3 to 4 pounds a week, which is a lot. And ever so often I would just hit a stall. I would like to mention that this has stopped. I'm actually not losing weight currently, which I can talk about if you guys want. Just leave it in the comment section below. But 3 to 4 pounds a week was what I was averaging the first, I would say, 3 to 4 months post-surgery, even going into 5 and 6 months. And like I said, sometimes it would just stop. And that is when I knew I was in a weight loss stall. I mentioned before that I only weigh myself once a week on Wednesdays, and usually I knew that I would enter a stall because one week I would be one weight and the next Wednesday I would be that exact same weight, and that just usually isn't typical when you have a gastric bypass. So that's when I started really looking into what are stalls and how can I stop them from happening. So if or when you enter a stall, what could be happening? There's a few things that could be happening, and before I get into any of those, I want to talk about my philosophy when it comes to weight loss, my philosophy when it comes to eating in general. I do not believe in calorie counting. I do not believe in stepping on a scale every single day. I do not believe in weight loss programs that are just gain to getting skinnier. That is not my belief system. That's just not how I choose to go about this journey. I've believed those things in the past and it has not benefited me by any means, so this is just not what I do. But I will say, if you are eating the exact same way that you were eating post or pre-surgery, you should reconsider your diet. I talked to you guys about hunger cues in my last video, which will be linked below, and it's really important that you just stop eating when you are full. It's really important to get in touch with your body and to get in touch with your body intuitively. I believe in intuitive eating to a T. I eat until I'm full and I eat when I'm hungry. I don't restrict myself from eating. I don't count my calories. I don't count my macros. I just eat food that I know will feel good for me. So if you are eating the exact same way that you were eating pre-surgery, or if you're eating the exact same amount pre-surgery, that could be one reason why you are in a weight loss stall. It's also important to mention that those small things that you could be eating throughout the day really do add up. And by small things, I mean like all the sugar in your coffee, soda, cookies, chips, just little things that you could be snacking on that don't really make you full, so they're easy to eat a lot of. Those could be the reason why you've entered a stall or why you're just not losing weight right now. So maybe try reconsidering what you're eating, just thinking before you put something in your mouth. Think, am I actually hungry? Am I just eating out of boredom? And what can I do to counteract this boredom besides eating a bunch of food? Second thing that could be happening if you are in a weight loss stall, it could just be that you need to change up your exercise routine. So what I mean by that is a lot of times when we start a routine, we start that routine and we do it every day because it's working, right? So you start off by saying like, I think it's called 3:30, something like that. And I walk every single day and I do my 3:30, or I jog every day for 1 mile, or I go on this specific hike every single week. Maybe it's just time to switch that up. A lot of the times our bodies will get used to the exercises that we're doing and it'll put us at a stall. So maybe it's just about switching up your workout routines. That's what I'm in right now. I'm trying to like switch up what I've been doing for the last few months because it's been working, but now I need to shift something to get more results. So if you walk every day, maybe try jogging. If you jog every day, maybe try doing a sprint. Maybe try just doing a different form of cardio. Maybe it's time to take up swimming or tennis, or just doing something that's fun, but also just changing up your routine. I know this summer, once school is done, I'm going to try to get into Pilates and try to get back into my tennis because I love doing that. And that's just something that I haven't been doing. So it's still doing cardio, still doing weights, but also just changing it up a little bit. So that could be a reason why you're in your stall. And number 3, why you could be in a weight loss stall, and this is definitely what I want to talk about the most, is you are probably most likely in a weight loss stall because your body needs a break. Your body has gone through, unfortunately, this sounds dramatic, but your body has gone through a trauma. For me, I have 1/3 of my stomach left. That is a traumatic experience for any body to go through, like literally a body to go through. So it's important that you give yourself a break. If you are losing 3 to 4, however many pounds per week, you have to remember that your body was not capable of doing that before for a reason. That is not a normal amount of weight to lose. So your body needs just a break and needs a breather to catch up. It's also important to know that all of this is normal and everyone goes through this. I went through my first weight loss stall 3 weeks post-surgery. So I lost 12 pounds. And then at the 3-week mark, I stopped losing weight for about a week. And I freaked out. I was like, I'm going to be the only one who this surgery doesn't work for. I went through all these smoothies, all this liquid diet for it not to work. And guess what? I've lost 85 pounds. It always works. It is meant to work. We're not going to lose 2/3 of your stomach for it not to work. It's going to work. But it's going to take time. And every body needs something different. And I just want you to really think about, like, why is my body slowing down right now? And maybe it's slowing down because it just needs time to keep up with the pace that your body is now losing weight. We have to remember our bodies are living things. They're made up of cells, mitochondria, the nucleus, all those little things that we learned about in biology. It's made up of all those things, and all those living things have to have time to catch up. Before, if it was normal to lose 3 to 4 pounds a week, you wouldn't have needed a gastric bypass in the first place. You could have done it by yourself, right? It's not normal. It's something that we are putting our body through to get the results that we want. However, it's going to take a little bit more time, but it's going to work. So give your body a break. Your physical health is going to work itself out as long as you are eating the way that your surgeon tells you to eat, as long as you are doing some form of exercise. Just take care of yourself. Your mental health is very important during this process. I do want to film a video talking about the process from going from plus size to like mid size or like somewhere in between. And just your mental health is something that you really have to take care of in this process. It is very difficult to lose 85 pounds in 7 months because it's losing something that I've held on to for a very long time. So if you're in a stall, I want you to know that it's okay. I want you to know that it's normal. I want you to know that it's simply your body giving itself a breather so it can catch up to the amount of weight that you are going to lose. So how do you break a stall? You don't. You give yourself a break. You realize that it is normal and it is necessary. You step off the scale. You chill out. You go to the gym. You just do everything that you've been doing to take care of yourself. But then you also tell yourself that this is normal. You be really proud of yourself that you made this step. You be really proud of yourself that you got a gastric bypass or a lap band or whatever else you're doing, because you took a good step for your future and you took the step that you and your doctor thought was necessary. You don't have to break the stall. You just have to wait. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below. Like I said, this isn't my full-time job. I'm simply doing this because I am a 23-year-old who just got a gastric bypass. And I think it's really important that we have like someone on this platform that I'm just going to tell you the truth. I'm going to tell you how I feel. I'm going to tell you what journey I've come to, what conclusion I've come to. So if you have any questions, please leave it down below. I do plan on filming a what I eat in a week video because I saw that comment in the last video. I will be talking about just like the differences between going from plus size to mid size. But if you have any other questions, please leave them in the comment section below. I will get to them. I will get to you. Thank you so much for being here. It's meant a lot to me that this channel has started to grow in the last few weeks. This is my candid life. I'm going to keep it as candid as possible. So thank you guys for being on this journey with me. I will see you in my next video and I hope you have a great week. Bye guys.